still aboard Megan's ship? Feels odd. What is this place? Where am I? I can feel something moving closer. Watching.
Empress Emily Caldwin. I am a friend of your father's from the bad old days. I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a man in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But someone yanked the rug from under your feet. You've lost your throne and your father. And I promise, Delilah won't just give them back. So, what are you prepared to do about it? Your Imperial Majesty? And are you clever enough to do it without spilling a river of blood? I asked Corvo those questions 15 years ago. This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn.
Burns from the inside. I feel like I'm standing at the edge of something. All the stories, they're true. Incredible. This is how I'm going to save my father and reclaim the throne. Corvo mentioned being here once.
I know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Mother? You're here, but you're not here. In my hand, but somewhere else.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
Who is Delilah really? How could she? I don't understand.
There's no one quite like Delilah. I watched her pull herself up from blood and filth until she was in a position to steal from the wisest scholars in the Empire. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes fawning sycophants of those around her, all of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game. She took all the abuse the world could deal out, and now she has a crown. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is stranger than I ever imagined. Everything I know has been turned on its head, but I'm dealing with it the best I can. When you look at the great jeweled map at Dunwall Tower, Karnaca is the southernmost port in the Empire. A fat, red ruby. That's how I always thought of it. Up close, the city smells like the ocean and strange spices. Up close, it's a tangled story of blood and ambition. The birthplace of my father. Megan Foster is a stranger, but there's something that makes me want to trust her, despite her guarded disposition. She got me out of Dunwall, and I need answers. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm gonna get it back.
Daft, you're up. When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know.
All right. You've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaca, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There were reports about tensions rising. Corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer. All right. I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
Mortimer Ramsey. The Duke couldn't have pulled off the coup without someone inside the City Watch. I don't know Duke Luca Abel, but Corvo served under Luca's father and said Theodanis was a good man. Delilah. My aunt, if that's really true. She has a twisted way of looking at the world. This Dr. Hypatia, she seems to represent the good that's possible within the Empire. So the Crown Killer was a tool of the Duke's coup. The murders had a calculated effect. Sokolov seems so much older now. It looks like the overland route to the Addermeyer Institute goes through the carriage station. Why is this here? It's Delilah.
Dearest Emily, or must I say, Your Imperial Majesty, I have something that you and Corvo must hear at the first opportunity. It concerns the murders happening across the Empire, committed by this so-called Crown Killer. When I left Bristol years ago, I swore I'd never again take part in any... Dearest Emily, or must I say, Your Imperial Majesty, I have something that you and Corvo must hear at the first opportunity. It concerns the murders happening across the Empire. Committed by this so-called Crown Killer. When I left Bristol years ago, I swore I'd never again take part in any further political matters. I've done my share of bad things, and some good, before and after the Rat Plague. But here in Karnaca, I've uncovered a terrible conspiracy against you. Here, at the bottom of the Empire, the cobblestones smell of death and corruption. I'm staying with an associate, Megan Foster, aboard her vessel, the Dreadful Whale. We'll leave for Dunwall in the morning, as soon as the tides are willing. I keep thinking of the way sweet Jessamine was stolen from you and your father, and I fear it might be your turn to face such turmoil. I know Corvo would protect you with his life, but please do not trust anyone.
There you are, old man. I was asked to pay you a visit.
Wait, what's wrong with you? Megan!
Off we go, Sokolov, to somewhere more private.
I'll always miss my lessons with Anton Sokolov. He made so many clever devices during my mother's time. The jewel of the South. My father's birthplace.
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
Off we go then.
It won't do to be recognized.
Take you to Adamire by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkono spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
Having more fun here than we were in Dunwall, it seems.
Watch yourself on the way to Adamire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I'll keep my head down.
This is a good spot. Reach Adamire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Adamire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower. That's Adamire in the distance.
Give the crew time to load up whatever contraband they're no doubt waiting on.
Between the flies and the filth, it's
Good
getting hard to
thought.
breathe around
They
here.
give us a piece of the comfort. Station?
Yeah, we pass it along to another ship. Then we all split the take. Damn it!
Hello there.
I'll get the cigars tomorrow.
You're not from here, am I right?
I can just get through
Welcome
this
to
shit.
Karnaca then.
I can go and have a hug or something at the pub and feel a little like myself again.
You know that was supposed to go to us. What are we supposed to do now? We're out of money.
Give him a chance to tell his side.
It wasn't his fault, Maya. I'm sorry, every now and then one of those Grand Guard bastards pulls a stunt like that. It's getting worse. But I might be able to help you out.
We're listening.
There's a stack of goods that no one's claimed in one of the holding warehouses. I happen to know that no one's gonna claim it ever, because it was dropped from a boat, loading up for Freightport. It's good stuff. Spices and dried fish. Maybe worth more than what you lost.
That's a good deal, Maya.
Oh, thank you, Ramus.
All right. It's still not fair than just taking what was ours, but we appreciate what you're offering. If it's like you say, and we can find buyers, then it'll get us through the next month.
Good, good. Look, I wish I could have stopped him. Just meet me here again tomorrow. Okay? Same time.
We'll be here.
Manual. Halfway up, a cable broke and we lost 11 workers. They never even made it into the mine. Those cables weren't made to carry so many people. You pack enough of them in, even kids, and it adds up. After that, the sickness spread through the crew bunkhouses. That woman from Addermeyer, Alexandria Hypatia, she used to treat the workers, but she doesn't come around anymore. So what all this means is that we need more workers. There are always people coming to Serkonos looking for a better life. We'll get them into the mines, if I have to club them over the head myself.
Blood ties are disgusting this year. And what's next? Enough to make a man crazy.
So many people trying to get away from Karnaka now. Where are you gonna go? There's money here. Even after.
Damn it!
Only had a boat of my own.
Outside us, crooked cock!
I told her once, I told her 1,000 times. It ain't my job to check on the grinders. Sometimes I think she's deaf on purpose.
Work me till I drop. There aren't enough. Coins in the world to make it worth it.
Fellow Serkonans, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. New restrictions are now in place due to
He's
the
made a dog's
political
breakfast out of the whole thing.
conducted in the
And
name
who's got
of
to
the
clean it up?
former Empress,
Me,
Emily
of course,
Baldwin,
as
and
always.
carried out by the former royal protector, Corvo Attano. The Grand
It's a new
Serkonan
thing, needing money.
all foreigners and new workers on the streets of Karnaka. Compliance is mandatory.
Seized right up. I told him to let it warm a little first, so he can't say I didn't warn him.
Don't be greedy, friend. Oh, you're kind, thank you. If you want to get past that wall of light, I've heard people sneaking through this blood-fly-infested apartment. Going through there will get you to the other side of that Grand Guard checkpoint. Let's hope you never need help.
Hey, come here. I have something that might interest you. My name's Mindy Blanchard, and you look like someone who goes into places where you don't belong. Wanna help me with something? You scratch my ass, I'll scratch yours.
I need to get to Addermeyer Institute. Can you help me with that?
Yeah, I know how to do that. You go get a body for me, and I'll help you with your problem. Don't worry, he's already dead.
A body? That's odd. From where?
The overseers are holding him at their outpost. They think he was a kind of a witch. I want the body for reasons of my own. Sneak in and take it, then meet me in the old basement below the dentist office near there.
I'll think about it.
I need a nap. A new customer with coin, I bet. Ah, you want blueprints for better weaponry. News? I'll take that deal. Glad we can do business. You won't regret it. I shouldn't deal with strangers. Come back soon. I mean... here.
Are we gonna let a few blood flies stop us?
I'm in. Just remember to move slowly, and don't get too close to the nests.
It's infested. Move slowly, stay away from the nests, and try to avoid getting filled with bloodfly venom and eggs.
Going through there puts us on the other side of the wall of light.
If you want out of the city as bad as I do, this is our chance.
No. More likely we all get stunned to death. Then we end up hatching more blood flies for the next group of idiots who try to get inside.
Turn on each other. We'll find another way to Hark, there she blows. Hark, under she goes. Look sharp, pull up alongside. Look sharp, we're in for a ride.
Everyone is looking for me. It might pay to be discreet.
I warned you. Please, you gave me no choice.
It's too late for that, Rapallo. Guess what happens next? This is how we get rid of snitches.
The stench of the void.
If anyone asks,
Perverse
just
in this
ran
place.
Yeah, we couldn't stop them.
Hey, is the windmill turning all right up there? No problems?
Don't worry, it's turning. Plenty of electricity.
Good. I like this setup better than using the well oil tanks. The wind won't run dry.
Unless something happens to the windmill, we break down just as often in a different way. And I'll go over sharp.
Karnaca was a lovely city once, before the Duke began choking the life out of the place. Before the Crown Killer started painting the walls red. Now you're here, and I have to wonder whether you're gonna give it that final nudge. Or pull it back from the edge. We've both seen cities go bad before. Vermin, blood, and betrayal. It's happening again. I hope you're ready.
Move along. We're conducting a search for heretical artifacts.
What? Here? Listen, I only need
This area is restricted on the authority of the Abbey. Side.
I don't feel safe.
What is wrong?
Somebody's seen something. Now we're all on edge. My heart can't take much more of this.
cries and voices are strange to us. Her home the next night, locked in a cage of iron and toppled into the canal. Her corruption was eradicated for the safety of all those who lived around her, all of you. We harden ourselves to the cries of the apostate, to the heretic, and in doing so, we save countless others from the horrible discord that awaits them beyond death. Let not the wanderer into your home, friends. Is a tale. A decade and a half old. A tale most often shared.
Am I being presumptuous? Hoping to cross paths with that
Sometimes I
monstrous
wonder if it
assassin?
wouldn't be better to craft the music boxes at each enclave. Here in the city, for instance. Instead, they're made in a few locations, kept from us, and shipped out. It seems dangerous.
Far worse to have the knowledge and construction materials scattered across the aisles. The metals used to make the devices are unusually rare. The techniques, if applied by anyone but the most faithful, resolute overseers, would border on heresy.
I suppose you're correct. It grieves me to imagine what cultists might accomplish if they took the music boxes and perverted them to their own ends.
Exactly, brother. Much better to protect such a powerful tool. Assemble them in secret and dispatch them across the Empire where they're needed in the fight against the supernatural. That we unite against the spirits of the unknown that would drag us screaming into the night, never to return.
Something is amiss. Some heathen grown bold by these times. I shall not abide the footfall of a blasphemous wanderer. Set a table for your family that will keep them safe. Lay out a meal that would cause you no shame. Surely. Neighbor, come to sup with you. The Abbey will not allow the shadows.
Some take comfort from the strictures.
We will brandish the light or the flame as we must to keep our charges from everlasting pain and suffering, to prevent even one among us from wandering through that endless night for time without end. Are we not brothers? I should say. Now I feel remorse. The seven strictures will bother me all the night. Is the end of existence, the peace of non-being. Only those who turn from the seven strictures risk it.
I will ask again today if this is truly her chosen path. I can only hope the outsider hasn't gotten to her first. We will burn a bright fire with our virtuous actions.
Vice Overseer Liam Byrne.
heretic's body is important, even though I don't fully understand the situation. We'll wait for the Vice Overseer.
When should Byrne arrive?
He's engaged currently. He'll send someone else. Maybe Overseer can... Donna. Until then, we stay where we are.
Will the heretic's corpse attract blood flies, brother?
No, I've dusted it already. We should be fine here for now. But mark me, anyone who shows up here has ill will at heart. There are no coincidences in Karnaca.
There's only one way to get the Abbey. Never met it. These people never listen, they never do. It drives me mad.
That's it. The body Mindy sent me after.
From those we give our lives to both chastise and protect. Sometimes this tale is told within our mightiest enclaves, and sometimes it is told
Duties. Forget about that kiss. That kiss.
Damn it. I need to pee.
N-G-H-E-J-K elementally Q arrest U and V.
Huh?
Double V, X, Y's, and Z. Now I got my A's and Z's.
What is
Tell
this?
me what you think of me.
No! They're stinging me! No! Damn it!
Karnaca is in great peril, brothers and sisters. This is not news to those of you living through these times of crisis, but the source of your suffering might not be plain.
Come on. Hey, you got it. put it down. Good job. Take this.
I won't ask you why you needed that. So how do I get to Addermire?
I just sent one of my boys to turn off the power to the carriage rails. When the juice is off, you can walk along the rails and get where you need to go. On the other side, there's a station that will take you to Addermire.
Better than nothing. Thanks for your help.
They say Emily was born to wear a crown on her head, but all her life.
You up for a beer later?
What would you say?
Welcome to my shop. Have a look around. That sounds lovely. I'm thinking we need another one from last time. No. Should we nominate your nephew as sanitation committee chair?
What? Somebody's down!
What's going on here?
Help me! Someone! Anyone!
What if we got lost?
Did I imagine that?
What?
I wonder what I'm dealing with.
More Grand Guard soldiers. Best to avoid. I have to tell myself that fixing all this will bring back prosperity. This must be the alchemist's apartment. Alexandria Hypatia. What's going on at Addermire? What's the Duke's interest, and how is it connected to Delilah? The bloodflies have flourished with all the Duke's executions.
My work at Addermire demands it. After the horrible failures of my first serum,
Addermire Station. This should take me out to the Institute.
it's not my say how hard the Duke and his cronies drive the work, but until he sees reason, I'll do what I can to make their lives better and to provide comfort to their families. It's my obsession, this work, and the impact it will have on the least privileged people in Karnaca. Studying the original plague elixirs. I'm close to something.
Huh?
It's safe to touch the carriage rails now.
I'll get that.